Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that many men face but few talk about openly: divorce. If you're going through this tough time, you're not alone. It's rough, man, it's really rough. And you know what? Nobody prepares you for this shit. It's like society tells us, oh yeah, marriage, it's beautiful, it's amazing, but then when it comes to divorce, it's like, good luck figuring that out on your own, buddy. Let's get into what nobody tells you about divorce. Look, I'm going to be straight up with you, alright? This isn't going to be easy to hear, but it's the truth. When it comes to divorce, there are two types, amicable and contentious, and trust me, the latter is far more common. And let me tell you something, man, in my experience, amicable divorces are about as rare as Bigfoot riding a unicorn. Seriously, it's almost a myth. I'm talking like 1 in a million. It's a needle in a haystack situation. I've seen it all, man. I've talked to countless people going through this, and let me tell you, it's brutal out there. It's a battlefield, and you need to be prepared. You see, most of the time, when a woman files for divorce, she's not just looking to end the marriage. No, there's often a deeper agenda. No, man, she's on a mission to dismantle everything you hold dear. She wants to take you down, to destroy everything you've built. It's not just about separation, it's about annihilation. And she's gonna use everything in her arsenal to do it. Every trick in the book, every loophole, every emotional weapon. She'll hit you where it hurts the most, your finances, your emotions, and worst of all, your kids. She knows these are your weak points. Yeah, you heard me right. She'll go after your heart and soul. She'll use your own flesh and blood against you. She'll manipulate them, turn them against you. She'll tell them lies about you, poison their minds, make you out to be the bad guy. She'll rewrite history to suit her narrative. And you know what? The court system? It's often skewed in her favor. It's an uphill battle for you. They'll believe her tears, her accusations without any real evidence, and your history, it won't matter. All those years you spent building a life together, the memories, the good times, gone, man, erased. It's like they never happened. It's like you never even existed. Your contributions, your sacrifices all wiped away. You'll become public enemy number one. The narrative will paint you as the villain, the worst husband, the worst father, the worst human being on the planet. And she'll make sure everyone knows it. She'll spread the word far and wide. She'll tell your friends, your family, your co-workers, even the cashier at the grocery store. No one will be spared from her campaign. Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but I've seen it happen a million times. It's a pattern, a script that plays out over and over. And the good guys, the ones who try to play fair, they get screwed, they get left in the dust. They get taken to the cleaners, left with nothing but the shirts on their backs and a mountain of debt. It's a harsh reality. That's why you gotta wake up, man. You need to see the situation for what it is. You gotta accept the reality of the situation. This isn't a game, it's a war. This woman, the one you thought you knew, the one you built a life with, she's gone. She's been replaced by someone else, and in her place is someone you don't even recognize. Someone who's become a stranger. Someone who's hell-bent on your destruction. Someone who won't stop until you're completely broken. Now, I'm not saying you should stoop to her level. No, that's not the answer. No, you're better than that. You have to rise above, but also be smart. But you gotta protect yourself, man. You have to be ready for the fight of your life. You gotta be prepared to fight fire with fire. You need to be strategic, calculated. Because if you don't, she'll walk all over you. She'll take everything you have and leave you with nothing. Chapter 3. You're going to spend a lot of money. So, you're going through a divorce. You're probably feeling a lot of things right now. Anger, sadness, confusion, maybe even a bit of relief. But let me tell you something, brother. The one thing you're gonna be feeling a whole lot of is the financial drain. Because let's be real, divorce is a goddamn money pit. You see, the legal system, as noble as it is in theory, can be a real bitch when it comes to divorce. It's like they designed it to drain your bank account faster than a Conor McGregor bar tab. And the worst part, you're gonna be spending a shit ton of money just to fight for your basic rights. Think about it. You're talking lawyer fees, court costs, alimony payments, child support, and don't even get me started on the division of assets. It's like they take everything you've worked your ass off for and just split it down the middle regardless of who actually earned it. And your ex, oh, she's gonna milk it for all it's worth. She'll hire some high-powered shark of a lawyer who'll twist your words, exaggerate your actions, and paint you as some kind of monster. She'll demand the house, the car, the dog, even that vintage Star Wars collection you've been building since you were a kid. And the courts? They'll often side with her, especially if she plays the victim card right. You'll be shelling out thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars just to keep your head above water. And for what? Just to see your kids every other weekend? It's enough to make you want to say fuck it and move to a remote island with no extradition treaty. But hey, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. I'm here to give it to you straight, like a shot of whiskey. And the truth is, you gotta be prepared to open up your wallet and shell out some serious dough if you want to come out of this thing with your sanity intact. So, what can you do? Well, first off, find yourself a damn good lawyer. I'm talking the kind of legal eagle who could get OJ off twice. This is not the time to be cheap, my friend. You get what you pay for, and in this case, you want the best. Next, document everything. And I mean everything. Keep a journal, record conversations, save emails. You want a paper trail a mile long just in case your ex tries to pull some shady shit. And finally, brace yourself, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. But remember, you're not alone in this. There are millions of guys out there who've been through the same thing. And just like them, you'll get through it. You're a survivor, damn it. Now go out there and fight for what's yours. And remember, every dollar you spend is an investment in your future, your peace of mind, and your freedom. So gear up, stay strong, and keep your eyes on the prize. Remember to like and comment on this video. What do you think is most unfair about divorce? Chapter 3. She'll try to put you in jail. Alright man, we're going deep down the rabbit hole now. This isn't just any ordinary situation, it's a minefield where one wrong step can blow up your entire life. We're talking about the dark side of divorce, the stuff nobody wants to talk about but everyone should know. It's the kind of stuff that can keep you up at night, wondering how things got so bad. Because here's the thing, when it comes to divorce, things can get really ugly, really fast. We're not just talking about a few harsh words, a bit of financial strain, the emotional warfare, or the financial drain. Those are bad enough, but there's a whole other level of nastiness that can come into play. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that can land you in a world of legal trouble. The kind of trouble that can ruin your life, your career, and your future. You see, when a woman realizes she's losing, that her plan to destroy you is backfiring, she might resort to desperate measures. And these measures can be downright terrifying. And believe me, man, some women will stop at nothing to get what they want. Even if it means fabricating stories, manipulating evidence, and straight up lying to the authorities. It's a game of manipulation and deceit. I've heard countless stories of men being falsely accused of domestic violence, and it's not just a few isolated cases. Child abuse, even stalking. These accusations can come out of nowhere and hit you like a ton of bricks. And the worst part? The system often sides with the woman, even without any concrete proof. It's a harsh reality that many men have to face. A simple accusation, a few crocodile tears, and boom! You're hit with a restraining order, your reputation's tarnished, and you're left wondering how it all went so wrong, and you're facing jail time. It's a nightmare scenario, man, one that can haunt you for years. It's a nightmare scenario, man. You're innocent, but you're caught in a web of lies and deceit. You're innocent, but you're fighting an uphill battle against a system that's often biased against men in these situations. It's like trying to climb a mountain with a boulder on your back. And your ex? She's sitting pretty, playing the victim, using your own kids as pawns in her twisted game. It's a level of manipulation that's hard to comprehend. She'll tell the police you threatened her, that you're unstable, that you're a danger to her and the children, and the authorities often take these claims at face value. And all it takes is one wrong move, one heated argument, one misinterpreted text message, and you're screwed. Your entire life can change in an instant. You could be at work, at the gym, just going about your day, even at your kid's soccer game, and suddenly you're surrounded by cops, being hauled off in handcuffs while everyone stares. It's a public humiliation that can be hard to recover from, being hauled off in handcuffs while everyone stares. Your reputation is ruined and people start to look at you differently. Your life is turned upside down and you're left to pick up the pieces. And you're facing serious legal consequences, all because your ex decided to play dirty. It's a harsh reality that many men have to face. So what can you do to protect yourself from these false accusations? It's a question that many men find themselves asking. Well, first and foremost, document everything. Keep a record of every interaction, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Keep records of all interactions with your ex, whether it's text messages, emails, phone calls, or even face-to-face conversations. Every piece of evidence can be crucial. If you have to meet with her, do it in a public place with witnesses, or even better, install cameras in your home. This might seem extreme, but trust me, it's better to be safe than sorry. You need to protect yourself in every way possible. And if you do find yourself facing false accusations, don't hesitate to lawyer up. Get the best legal representation you can find. I'm talking about a good one, a shark who specializes in these kinds of cases. You need someone who knows the system inside and out. You need someone who's gonna fight tooth and nail to clear your name and expose your ex's lies. It's a battle, and you need a warrior on your side. Remember, this is your life, man. Don't let some vindictive ex take it away from you. Stand your ground and fight for your future. Be vigilant, be proactive, and don't be afraid to fight back. Your life and your future depend on it. Stay strong, stay focused, and never give up. This is your life, and you have the power to protect it. Outro, stay strong. Thanks for watching, guys. I know this was some heavy stuff, but it's the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts. But remember, you're not alone in this. Millions of men have gone through the same thing, and they've come out stronger on the other side. If you're going through a divorce, stay strong, stay informed, and don't be afraid to reach out for help. And for more in-depth information on how to navigate a divorce, consider checking out my book, where I share with you my experience and the experiences of many other men who have faced divorce and succeeded. There are resources out there, people who understand what you're going through and can offer support. And remember, this too shall pass. You'll get through this, you'll rebuild your life, and you'll come out stronger and wiser on the other side.